Jim Hauk and Tom Pickles are firefighters with the Poudre Fire Authority in northern Colorado. Helping people, saving people is what drives them in their career.
When the tones go off when we roll out of here, the fire engine, I don't know if you're male or female. I don't know what country you're from. I don't even know if you're a U.S. citizen.
Look for people without jackets.
That blind willingness to help those in need was put to the ultimate test for 2 weeks last November off the coast of Libya.
One at a time.
As volunteers for Global Dirt, a non-governmental disaster response organization, Hauk and Pickles found themselves on a ship trying to save migrants attempting to cross the Mediterranean Sea on homemade rafts, an almost unthinkable journey.
What I came to realize was that they're victims of human smuggling. They pay basically their life savings, and they're told that they're gonna go on a ship to somewhere in Europe.
They just knew it was going to be better somewhere else than where they were at.
The odds are against these people from the beginning.
They have no water, they have no food on board.
Many of them, as these volunteers saw firsthand during this distress call, ended up in the ice-cold water.
They didn't know how to swim. They'd never seen a life jacket.
Come on.
And the ones that we plucked out of the water were hypothermic, they were hungry, they were exhausted. Primarily, they're shell-shocked.
They're not sure what their fate's going to be, and then when they see us, they're very happy.
We're coming.
These migrants were processed and sent to Europe. They're the lucky ones.
If they pass the search zone or if they don't make it to the search zone, they die.
Hauk and Pickles' adrenaline during these intense operations pushed their emotions into the background.
We watched some video after the rescue, and we all kind of commented to each other that we didn't notice the screams.
At one point, a little boy on a raft reminded Hauk of his son, who's about the same age.
He had one little backpack with stuff. He's in this situation just by chance because of the country he was born in.
Their often grueling work was made worse by their rescue ship, which had no keel and rocked constantly in the very rough seas.
It was pretty miserable there for a while, so you can only imagine what it was like for them on a homemade raft.
Once Hauk and Pickles arrived back home, they discovered reactions to their work weren't always positive. Some said they were helping terrorists. They say they were helping people, and that can only benefit the U.S. and the world.
How do we know that our interactions with someone didn't make them change their thinking about Americans?
I think it's vital to our survival as a nation to be perceived as the good guys. It'll bring more trouble if we're not perceived in that fashion.
These scenes continue in their absence, but both men say they hope to be back on the front lines later this year. Hendrik, Sybrandy, CGTN, Denver.